everyone, and welcome to the most popular show this side of the collective unconscious. That's right, we are the Dream Detectives, the only detectives that solve crimes in your dream. We have Dream Cat right here on important Dream Cat business, which is what Dream Cat is going off to do. Of course, I have deputized Dream Cat because I am Emily Pineapple, also known as the Avenging Pineapple, the snack that eats you back. I fight for justice in the night to solve these horrendous dream crimes, and I'm joined, of course, by the most notorious dream criminal of all time, Molly. Welcome to the show, Molly. How you doing? I'm loving the two-tone lips.
It's in my contract.
Yes.
Pineapple, as you know, I have recently rejoined the Dream Detectives after I had to turn back to my old ways of life of crime. But now, I'm contractually obligated to be here, and most importantly, I'm here back with you.
Yes.
And Andrew Tyme Chyld. And I just want to say I'm happy to be here with you guys. Maybe the lawsuits were the friends we made along the way.
That is entirely possible. Molly, I do say, I am the Avenging Pineapple, the snack that eats you back. I have been solving dream crimes and fighting dream crime. And I think that my biggest success to date is you, Molly. The power of friendship turned the most notorious dream criminal of all time into a dedicated member of the Pineapple family. We're, of course, joined by the person who brings it all together. The person who is looking, might I say, just ready for action tonight. We have with us Andrew Tyme Chyld, the most popular recording artist in the dream realm. Welcome to the show, Andrew. I am loving this new look. Tell me about it.
Hey, friends. Yeah, well, you know, I know you've had the whole Avenging Pineapple thing going, and I really come to find it really admirable that you're really putting yourself out there, putting your body on the line, fighting for what's right. And I, you know, when the whole thing with Zaliger and the bridge and all that was going down, I was nowhere to be found. I was at the spa, and it was a great day at the spa. It was very relaxing. I mean, my pores opened up 200%. It was amazing.
Love that spa.
It's so good. But I just felt so guilty that I couldn't help. I didn't have the courage. So I'm trying to, you know, bring out the Avenging TymeChyld in me. The Avenging TymeChyld that wants to fight, that's ready to go there. So we've got, you know, I didn't have very tough-looking clothes in my wardrobe, so I just kind of put on what felt best. But
you look
I'm
amazing.
trying to be like you, Emily. I'm trying to be a tough,
goodness.
Avenging TymeChyld.
I love that, TymeChyld. I love that you're inspired to try and be more courageous, try and fight more dream crime, and I think perhaps we'll need to have a chat about that later in the show.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that go into being a deputy of a vigilante who fights crime in the night.
Do you have to be able to punch things really fast? Because I can
very fast. That is an excellent thing. We obviously
good, right?
You can see the qualities of Dream Cat, which, I mean, no one has the qualities of Dream Cat, but that is the perfect deputy of, you know, the Avenging Pineapple. Of course, we have our reformed criminal turned friend, enemy turned friend, necessary for the group. But up till now, you've been the sweet child who we need to protect. And I'm so excited to see your transformation into part of the crime-fighting crew. But before we get to that, we are contractually obligated to share with all of you our sponsors for today. Our fantastic sponsors, and boy am I excited about this sponsor that I have. I am contractually obligated to go first as I signed the contract first. And I have a great thing for you all. I was finished with a long night of patrolling the dark cities of the dream realm with their magenta skies and pizza-shaped stars and moon with pepperonis. TymeChyld, of course, controls the weather with what they eat.
Yeah, I had
And
pizza for Valentine's Day, so that tracks.
gorgeous night. But I stopped by my buddy Carl Jung's house. Carl's fantastic, always has the best psychedelics. But we were hanging out, and we were talking about this product that he had recently invented. And that I'm so happy to have gained the sponsorship of today. That's right. In our everyday lives, everyone wears a mask. You know, we have our personas, our true selves. But when we're talking to our boss, our friends, our parents, we take on a different mask. It's a natural, important thing. And sometimes, instead of taking on the mask of a good daughter, a hard-working employee, a good citizen, you just gotta be a horse. This is not...
It's amazing.
It's
In the
so
audience,
therapeutic, I
vote
think,
yay or
honestly,
nay if you're
to
in
just
favor or
be a
not.
horse sometimes. And it's hard to be a horse. Of course, we're humans. The masks that we have thus far created are human masks. But now that I am in the mask of a horse, I can just feel all the tension just slipping away. And I can feel refreshed and ready to fight crime another day.
Yes. Sometimes I just ask, why are you wearing that stupid man suit? And the answer to that is, I should be wearing a horse suit.
That's right.
100%.
Amazing.
I mean,
That's
I'd be
a
very afraid to
big
get
get.
kicked or bitten by you, honestly, in that.
Honestly.
So it only adds to the Avenging Pineapple appeal.
Precisely.
Agreed.
That's a long mask.
It is a long mask.
Why the long mask?
That's the other thing
Why
the
the
mask
long
is good
mask?
for.
Pineapple, that was a truly incredible sponsor. As you know, I'm contractually obligated to go last, not because before I was contractually obligated to go last because I had such huge sponsors. They needed to be the finale, but now I have to go last because I am unsponsorable. I've become unsponsorable. But I have something today that is, I just, I can't say anymore. Otherwise, I'm going to get,
Whoa.
Breaking the
Cut out.
contract.
Got
Exactly.
enough
course,
legal
but-
trouble already.
TymeChyld, you got a new look, you got new money.
Amazing.
Hit us with what you got.
Yo. Do you want to be tough? Do you want to be
Yes.
tough as nails? Do you want to be hard-knuckled but soft-hearted? Well, look no further than the Zapstick. Oh yes. This might look like a regular old chapstick, but it's not, because for one, it's yellow and red, and you don't really see chapsticks in that color combination. But furthermore, if you, dear little humans, when you go to sleep, if you rub a little bit of this, right, all over your eyes, and really
A
gotta
lovely
slather it
menthol.
on. Oh, that feels so good.
Looks very
Cool.
relaxing.
It'll really help you see. Oh God. It'll really help you see the world with new eyes, and truly, the burn that I'm feeling right now is really making me want to fight crime super hard. And there's no wrong way to do this, folks. Especially not the way I just did it. It's definitely not the wrong way to do it. It feels good. It brings you energy, and you'll go into your dreams ready to kick ass. And your sleep paralysis demon will cower in fear at your
Cower.
newly found bravado.
Yep. That is 100% true. Fantastic, TymeChyld, with your Zapstick. I hope your eyes are continuing to feel amazing.
Amazing.
Looks very self-lubricating.
Oh yeah. Hi, Dreamcat.
Yeah, Dreamcat. Dreamcat
Truly-
likes using me as a bridge to get to its Dreamcat business.
Blessed.
Yes.
Now, I have to share something that I would not normally share But again, I'm contractually, thank you, Forrest, in advance, contractually obligated to share this part of my journey. When I was in dream jail, before you broke me out,
Yes.
Pineapple and TymeChyld. TymeChyld, I'm sorry you had to see me like that, but sometimes the hard truths of reality, it's dream jail is just institutionally stacked. So, I mean, you can't really blame me. Also, I may or may not have been possessed, but I'll take that up with my lawyer. But here's the thing. Because I'm being discriminated against and because I'm only here on grounds of pure friendship, I've been stripped of my edge that I once had. That was a consequence for my actions, and so now I'm wearing a very approachable outfit. We seem to have switched aesthetics, which I'm very jealous of. I've been asking to get matching leather jackets for years. This is finally our opportunity, and I totally blew it, and I am full of remorse.
The way the dream cookie crumbles sometimes, but you look gorgeous, Molly. Don't let anyone tell you any other way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just forced. I'm a little embarrassed that I'm forced to wear my pajamas on television. That was also one of the consequences. But I did, because I'm so unmarketable now, I managed to scrape together a sponsor. Forrest shared a story with me of him going to this sponsor and groveling to
Best
get it
producer
for me.
in the biz.
Best producer in the biz.
Producer in the biz.
Could not get better because Forrest, we did it. They came back to me and they said, yes, please give us a sponsorship on Dream Detectives, the most successful.
Come on. It's not nothing. Oh, shit.
That is definitely not nothing. Holy crap, Molly Forrest. My God.
Are those slightly bigger than average olives?
They are. I mean, but it's not. I will tell you this. It was in the meat realm. These are not dream olives or anything delicious. They're just regular olives. So please just eat olives, I guess.
Sponsored by Big Olive, this
Big
show.
Olive.
I see. Big Olive, one of the corporations that is willing to work with reformed criminals who exist outside of the prison industrial complex, which we all know is not a place for rehabilitation, which is why we had to break Molly out.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's a thing that vigilantes do sometimes. Sometimes they have black site prisons for super beings. We don't do that. We break out criminals that deserve reform, who are our dear friends. Yes, you can definitely come over, Broke Physics.
I believe in a accountability system, and I just think incarceration is unethical.
Entirely.
But what do I know?
To deserve a second chance. And sometimes third chances and fourth chances, you know?
Yes.
We are all embedded in this system, which, of course, in the dream realm, there is only ethical consumption.
Yes.
And all capitalism that exists in the dream realm is inherently extremely ethical, unlike the meat space, where it is destroying that world. Thank God. Oh, my gosh. Thank goodness we are not in that world.
Thank goodness.
Can you imagine?
Well, we had to go there, Pineapple. We had to go there to get the sponsorship.
Bleak. I'm so...
My problem with olives is that I always give olives a second chance and a third and a fourth, and usually about 20, 30 chances, depending how many are in a jar at any given weekday midnight. But, you know, they never let me down, the olives. And I think that's a wonderful sponsor, an underrated sponsor.
Yes.
And you see them working with formerly incarcerated people. That's great.
Yes.
A lot of companies wouldn't have the pits to do that, and those olives sure do. So, cheers.
You're a good friend. You're a good friend, Andrew.
So are you.
Incredible. The power of friendship is just so strong. And I think that I just want to bask. I want to bask here in the power that we have built up together. And so I'm really excited. We have an advertisement that was recovered for us by dear friend of the show, Local Unknown. We're going to play that advertisement, and when we come back, I'm going to talk to TymeChyld about perhaps joining the crime-fighting operation of the Dream Detectives Incorporated.
Hell yeah.
We're a corporation now. We're incorporated. Yes.
Yo, buy a squanch. Squanch.
Ooh. Can't live life without a squanch.
Buy a squanch.
Can't live life without a squanch.
Squanch.
Can't live life without a squanch.
Squanch. Can't live life without a squanch. Squanch.
Can't live life without a squanch.
Buy a squanch. Buy a squanch. Buy a squanch.
Squanch, 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 squanch.
Squanch. You can't live life without a squanch. Cannot.
No.
Truer words have never been spoken on this program.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Local Unknown, for digging that ad up out of the pit that I know you have been digging through on many occasions. It's a very deep pit with a lot of strange things in it. So we always commend your bravery to bring us these ads.
Yes, we do.
And thank you for not including fan mail with your
Yes.
with your videos anymore that you found. It was getting weird. The dusty videotape VHS cases and
So dusty.
yes, and it looked like. Here's the thing about Local Unknown's ads is that you got to stop cutting the shit out of magazines. It's not okay. It's
Yes, the letters.
creepy. It's creepy, the letters, the fan mail, so I'm very happy that that is stopped.
Yes.
Anyway, Pineapple, I'm not here to talk about our fan base. They really let me down, personally. But I'm here for you, and I want to hear about your journey.
Thank you. I do want to reply to Tiger Bates. I do think that the ad was extremely clear about what a squanch is and where they can be purchased.
Yes.
So I would suggest rewatching this stream later,
the
watching
replay.
that ad. All of the instructions are there. I found it extremely transparent.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to you now, Andrew. I've been spending the last couple of weeks, each night, I don my hero mask. That's right. It's not one like this. It's one using my own face. That's right. And I go out into the dream city and I sit on the peaks of buildings. I leap from building to building. I hide in dark alleyways, scanning the cities for crime, which I then fight if I find it. That's right, Emily Pine Hero. Thank you, Henry Head Cheese.
Henry, our original fan.
But every crime fighter, every vigilante crime fighter, we like to think of ourselves as loners, as the only movable force against the hard place that is crime. But that's never really true, is it? There cannot be a hero without their sidekicks. Without a family, without a network of crime fighters you've already met. Dreamcat. Dreamcat, who does incredible reconnaissance as well as other important cat duties.
Like licking his own balls.
Yes. Yes.
That's the most important one.
Oh my goodness. If we didn't have that, I would be overrun with crime. I would not have
You'd
been
have
able to
to
handle
be-
it.
Yeah, you'd have to handle all those cat balls on your own, and that's just too much.
Too many balls. Too many cat balls.
This economy?
Exactly. We have Molly, our reformed criminal, of course. She works letting us know about all of the crime networks that exist within the city. She knows these criminals inside and out and is able to provide us with vital information about
It's
them.
true.
As well.
Yes. Oh, sorry, go on. Pineapple, yes.
Oh, I was just going to mention your incredible skills in both, which we were able to see when you were, for a time, back with your evil partner, Zalagar. But your
So
incredible
embarrassing.
skills at breaking and entering, as well as your incredible sharpshooting technique with Dream Gun.
Yes. I will say that was my remaining sponsorship, which of course I lost because it was a huge heist that was accidentally filmed and I was framed.
If anything, you were demonstrating how great the product is by
Precisely.
totally crushing the heist, and you know,
That's what I tried to tell them.
That's the thing. They're willing to use your crime as free advertising without compensating you, using the fact that you were a criminal,
Allegedly,
to discredit you. Once again, this is the kind of corruption that we usually only see in the meat realm.
It's
So
true.
that is definitely one of the crimes that I am investigating. But Andrew Tyme Chyld, you want to join the crime fighting side of this operation. I'm so ready to ask you a few questions to see what your special skills might be and if you really have what it takes to be out on the streets.
I got the
in the
Zerbs, I got the
dark.
Dream ice cream sandwiches. I got my. Here, let me put some more just for the extra toughness. Really trying to be nice, tough as nails tonight. Woo, yeah. Woo, doggy, that feels good. Hit me with those
Yes.
questions, Emily Pineapple. I'm
All
ready.
right, TymeChyld. I know that you fell asleep as a 7-year-old child and woke up 100 years later. In the dream realm, you are a dream being and the most popular recording artist in the dream realm. I have a few questions for you. Are you perhaps an orphan who discovered our secret identities through your powers of deduction? Is that something that occurred?
No.
Okay. Next question. Are
that the
you
right answer?
perhaps...
Is that
Well, you know, there are so many paths
Okay.
to becoming a sidekick. And I'm
sounds like a no.
curious, there are many different ways. Are you perhaps an orphan who I found stealing the hubcaps off of the Pineapple Mobile? Is that a thing that has happened? Are you a rough and tumble street child who might just have what it takes if you're trained by the right sort of parental figure?
Pineapple,
More,
Andrew,
yeah.
our sweet child, going through recruiting questions.
I know.
It's okay. No, I put on the the zap stick. I'm fine. I can take it.
I see
Take it.
that.
It's okay, Molly.
Okay.
Andrew, are you perhaps the child of circus performers who were murdered in front of you by some sort of evil villain, and so now you have all of these acrobatic techniques, but no parents?
Let me see if I have any acrobatic.
Listen to your heart, Andrew.
Okay.
That's a no. It's gonna be a no on that.
Let's see. Are you perhaps a child whose parents were not paying attention to them? Very likely
Yeah.
marijuana users. And then you found yourself a costume replicating perhaps a previous sidekick of mine, left your home to come find me, and then saved me from a group of mutants, and then set my broken arms because of your Girl Scout skills.
Yes.
Ah, yes. That is a really good answer right there. What I'm seeing here is the ability to disobey parental figures who you do not agree with, the ability to provide basic first aid,
Yeah,
ability
definitely first
to
aid, yeah.
distract large creatures that may be attacking at any moment from behind so that I can get the upper hand. I'm seeing a lot of things here, but really, Andrew.
Yes.
What this comes down to is, do you really have the grit to be the sidekick of a vigilante crime fighter? Let's see. Can we have Andrew on the screen? Can we have Andrew full screen? Andrew.
Yeah. Serious.
I want you to look into the camera. I want you to look deep into the camera. Andrew, I want you to look into your heart.
Okay.
When villains are attacking, when you have found yourself in an inadvertently flirty situation with a criminal who has been attacking us, when you find yourself tied to a chair in a weird shack, being beaten with a pipe by Zalagar,
I don't like that.
when you are placed in a pit of resurrection and come back to life from this issue, do you have the grit to take the identity of a common criminal mastermind and then fight crime on your own while also creating confusing clues for me?
I don't know. I don't know.
You got this, Andrew. Listen to your heart.
I could play a little Dream Monica tune and turn bad guys into oranges if I'm lucky.
I
On a
see.
good day.
I see. You can bring us back on the
something?
screen now. Thank you so much, Forrest. Andrew Tyme
pass?
Chyld, I want you to know how much I appreciate how vulnerable you've been with us today. And I also want you to know that
I peed myself a little bit. I'm very vulnerable.
there are so many ways to fight crime. People glorify the individuals who are sitting on the tops of buildings looking down at crime and punching it directly in the face. People glorify this violence as the
Yes, it
only
looks
way. It looks incredibly cool. My goodness. It looks so cool. Andrew has so more grit than breakfast. I love that. There are so many ways
Ooh, I
to
kinda want
fight
breakfast right
crime.
now.
And one of those ways is by providing love to the world.
Molly, can I have an olive? Can you pass me an olive?
Of course! Wholesome olive. There you go, buddy.
Oh wow! It turned into a sandal. The magic of the dream realm.
Weird. Can I have one too, Molly? Actually, I'm
Oh,
kinda
yeah, I would
peckish.
love. Yeah, big time pineapple. Anything for you. Pineapple and olive, classic combination.
Yes. Let me just get that. Let me just
There
get
you
that
go.
pineapple and olive and
My favorite kind of pizza is pineapple and olive. Oh my god!
I mean, this one has been deactivated by your harmonica song. And that's where I really think that you shine, Andrew. Every crime fighting team needs someone who is in the public eye, who is able to sway public opinion, who is able to have raucous concerts to distract the public from the crime fighting activities that may or may not be legal off to the side. They have to put out albums that have music that sonically changes the minds of would-be criminals by going directly into their medulla oblongatas.
That's right.
That's right. The medulla
I mean, last
oblongata.
time-
It's the
last
thing
time I
that is
played-
coordination.
There you go. And last time I played my song "Wibbly Wobbly, Your Limbs Are Jelly" to the bad guys, they all just flopped down. Do you want me to play a little excerpt of it?
Precisely. Yes, I need it
Although be
right
careful,
now.
You might get floppy, but it's a great song. Okay, let
Okay,
me give it
okay.
to you. Where's my wibbly wobbly synth setting? I think it's this one.
So good.
Okay, let's say it's this.
Now that is a powerful tune right there. And you see, this is exactly the kind of thing that you need on a superhero
Molly.
team. we better get a wake up song real quick, something to just invigorate.
Pineapple.
When in doubt.
Andrew, I'm stuck. Oh,
Oh, good. What a pick me up.
That time
yes,
fixes everything.
your previous song made my limbs all wibbly wobbly, and I melted directly into my seat. You're such a powerful musician, Andrew, and I think that's where you really shine.
Absolutely.
Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe my secret weapon was the lovely, dazzling music I make all along. Maybe I don't need to punch the bad guys.
You don't need to punch the bad guys. Everyone
Wow.
needs a man in the chair. You know, every superhero team needs someone behind the computer, behind the keyboard, doing that ever important support work.
Hell yeah.
You need to protect your soft heart because that is why we fight. We fight to
have a wibbly-wobbly
protect
heart.
soft hearts like you. And there is always a place for the soft-hearted to help do what is right.
That's beautiful.
He does punch very fast. That'll come in handy in case any criminals break into our headquarters.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I feel fantastic right now. I feel like we've really taken the next step in our team building. Don't you, Molly?
I absolutely do, and just playing to everyone's strengths, in these uncertain times. Of course, if anyone were to ever find out that I was doing any sort of crime fighting or vigilante work, I would definitely go right back to jail. So, it's nice in the bunker. Undisclosed location.
Yes. Undisclosed location, and I don't mean to say that Molly is helping with this crime fighting. Could be someone who looks like Molly.
I mean,
That's where the
who
young
knows?
mask comes in. Does he also have a Molly mask? Yes.
Who doesn't? I mean, they're on
Buy
discount
yours
right
today.
now. So.
Yes. And we are taking
around.
we are taking a new direction with our crime fighting. We still are taking callers. Not today, okay? You need to plan. You need to schedule with us, all right?
Right.
We are more popular than ever.
Hugely popular.
Yes, and I just want to say, don't be afraid to call us if you or someone you know has been a victim of a dream crime.
Right.
Call in with your dream
Yes.
or your friend's dream, and we'll tell you if you have been a victim of a dream crime, because regardless of what has gone on here or in each of our lives, we are still at heart here for you.
That's right.
And remember, this time, it's personal.